Hey everybody! Today we will crochet these leg warmers. We will use the waffle stitch to make them. It is a very easy 2-row repeat. These leg warmers can be made in any size that we want. This is a step-by-step beginner-friendly tutorial. The written pattern has been linked in the description box below along with the timestamps, so you can skip ahead to whatever part you want. Hello and welcome to Let's All Crochet. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe for similar crochet tutorials. To crochet these leg warmers or socks, I am using Red Heart Super Saver. We don't need to use exactly the same yarn. We can use any medium weight or weight 4 yarn. Each skein has 198 grams or 364 yards of yarn. I am using a lavender shade. This is a weight 4 or medium weight yarn and it is 100% acrylic yarn. We're also going to need a 5.5 mm or an eye-size crochet hook, scissors, measuring tape and a tapestry needle. Now let's begin. So I've already made my first leg warmer. We will make the second one together. We're going to begin with the ribbing at the bottom. So we will make the rows and then we will continue with this body of the leg warmer. And last we will make the ribbing on the top. The ribbing can be anything between 2 and 2.5 inches. We are going to begin with a slip knot. We can make this however we want. Once we make our slip knot, we are going to chain for the ribbing. I am going to chain 11. Yarn over and then pull through. This is my first chain. Yarn over and then pull through. This is my second chain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now we will begin row 1. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So the loop on the hook is not a chain. This is my very first chain. And in the second chain or the second V that we see, we're going to insert our hook into the top loop like this. We're going to yarn over. Then we're going to pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through both these loops. So this is our first single crochet. Single crochet in the next chain. Insert your hook, yarn over and then pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through both. Single crochet in the next chain. So in the same way, continue making single crochets in all the chains till the very last chain. I will meet you there. So I've reached the end of the row. If we count all our single crochet, we are going to have 10. So start counting from this very first V that we see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and this is our last single crochet 10. Row 2, chain 1, yarn over and then pull through. Now we will turn our work. So we're going to work in this direction. Now we want to remember the loop on the hook is not a stitch and this is our first chain that we just made. We're going to begin working in this first V or this first single crochet of the previous row. So we have a loop that faces us. This is the front loop and we have a loop that faces away from us. This is the back loop and we're going to work in the back loop for the ribbing. So let's begin our first single crochet. Insert your hook into the back loop of this first single crochet, yarn over and then pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through both. So now we're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch. Now to see the V clearly, we are going to turn our work like this. Insert our hook only into the back loop and make a single crochet. In the next stitch, single crochet in the back loop only. And we're going to continue making single crochets in the back loop till the very last stitch. I will meet you there. Counting from this very first V that we see here, I have made 9 single crochet and I have 1 single crochet left. I want to show you the last one because it is slightly hidden. If you turn your work, you can see this V or this very last stitch clearly. On the side here, we have the chain that we have skipped in row 1. So insert your hook into the back loop of the last V, yarn over and then pull through and make a single crochet. For the rest of the ribbing, we are just going to continue repeating row 2 for pattern At the end of every row, we are going to count our single crochet and make sure we have 10. I'm going to make one more row of the ribbing with you. Row 3, chain 1. Remember, the rows are just like row 2. So we are going to go to this first single crochet. The loop on the hook is not a stitch. This is our chain 1. We are not going to make a single crochet in it. Go to this first single crochet of the previous row. Insert your hook into the back loop only. Make a single crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch in the back loop. Make a single crochet in the back loop of all the stitches till the very last stitch. I will meet you there. I have reached the end of row 3. If I count all the single crochets, I have 10. So in the same way, I am going to continue repeating row 2 till I have 39 rows of ribbing in all. You can make the ribbing as long as you want, but it must be a multiple of 3. I am going to leave some general sizes in the description box below. You can always adjust the size of this ribbing by making it any multiple of 3. I have finished making my entire ribbing and I have 39 rows in all. When the slip knot is at the bottom left, this is the right side of our ribbing. To count the rows, I am just going to count these raised ridges. Between two ridges, we have 2 rows. So 1 and 2 rows, 4 rows, 6 rows, 8 rows and so on till we have the number we want. The right side of my ribbing is facing up now. We are going to fold this in half like this. So the wrong side will face up now and we are going to join these two ends. I just want to say your last row may have ended on this side or on this side. It doesn't really matter. You're going to just slip stitch across both these sides. To begin our slip stitches, we are going to chain 1 first. So yarn over and then pull through. Remember, the loop on the hook is not a stitch. We have just made this chain 1 stitch. So this is our very first stitch where we are going to begin our slip stitches. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V of this first stitch and insert your hook below the chain on the other side. So just insert it in this first chain like this. You can see on the corner here we have a slip knot. So insert your hook, then we are going to yarn over and then pull through this chain, pull through this first stitch and pull through the loop on our hook. So we have finished our first slip stitch. In the same way, we are going to make our second slip stitch. So this is our second stitch. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V. Insert your hook below the second chain on the other side. So I'm going to go below both the loops like this. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through the chain, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop on our hook. Let's go to the next stitch. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V. Let's go to the next chain on this side. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through and then pull through the loop on your hook. So in the same way, we're going to continue slip stitching across till we finish. I'll meet you once we reach here. So I've made 9 slip stitches so far. Let's make the last one together. So you should have the same number of slip stitches as the number of single crochet in all the rows. Once we finish our last slip stitch, we're going to turn this inside out because we want the right side facing up now. Let's begin row 1. In row 1, we're just going to double crochet in all these ribbing rows. So we're going to start with a chain 2. This is not going to count as a stitch. So yarn over and pull through 1 and 2. Since this won't count as a stitch, we're going to go back to the same space here and make a double crochet. So to make a double crochet, we're going to yarn over first, insert a hook into the same space, yarn over and then pull through. We have 3 loops on a hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. We have 2 loops on a hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through these last 2. Now we're going to make a double crochet in the next row. Yarn over, insert your hook at the side of the next row, yarn over and then pull through. We have 3 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Now at the side of the next row, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. In the same way, at the side of the next row and at the side of every row, we're going to make 1 double crochet. Now we can just remember between two ridges we will have 2 double crochet. So 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here. So between two ridges we should have 2 double crochet. So I've finished making double crochet all around and reached the end of the round. I've made a double crochet in all the ribbing rows. So I have 39 double crochet because I have 39 ribbing rows. Remember, you should have any multiple of 3. Now we are going to join by a slip stitch to this very first double crochet that we made. Remember, before that we have a chain 2 which does not count as a stitch. So this is my very first double crochet. I'm going to insert my hook below both the loops of the V of the first double crochet, yarn over and then pull through the loop on my hook. Row 2. We are going to make front and back post double crochet. Let's begin with the chain 2. Yarn over and pull through 1 and 2. This does not count as a stitch. This is our chain 2 and this is our first double crochet. We are going to make a front post double crochet in it. So we are not going to work into the top of the stitch. We are going to work into this post here. So yarn over first, then we are going to insert our hook like this. So just insert it between the chain 2 and the first double crochet. We are going to go below the post of this first double crochet and then come out like this. So between the first and the second double crochet, we are just coming out with our hook. Then we are going to yarn over and we are going to pull through, pretend that this is a loop. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. We have made a front post double crochet. Now we are going to make a back post double crochet in the next double crochet. So you can see we have worked in this one. In this very next one, a back post double crochet. Yarn over. Now instead of going from the front like this, we are going to go from the back. We are going to insert a hook from the back like this. So come between the first and the second double crochet. Then we are going to go over this post and we are going to go back below like this. So this is what it looks like from the front. If we turn our work, we can see that the post lies on the hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through this post, pretending it is a loop. Now we have 3 loops on a hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on a hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. We are going to make a back post in the next stitch again. So yarn over first, insert your hook from the back between the posts like this. We are going to go over the third post, then we are going to go back below. So this is what it looks like from the front. Once we turn to the back, this is what we see. We are going to yarn over, pull through this post. We have 3 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2. So we have made a front post double crochet, then a back post and then a back post double crochet. For this round, we are just going to repeat the pattern of front post, then back post and then back post double crochet. In the next stitch, we will make a front post, in the next a back post and in the next a back post double crochet. Let's do it once. So we can see we have already worked in this stitch. So this is our next stitch. For a front post double crochet, we are going to yarn over. Then from the front, we are going to go below the post of this double crochet. So insert your hook between the double crochets, go below the post, then come out like this. Yarn over and then pull through. We have 3 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. Now we are going to make a back post in this next double crochet. Yarn over first. From the back, come between the posts. We are going to go over the post and then go back again. Turn the work so you can see you have your post on the hook. Then we are going to yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Make a back post double crochet in the next stitch as well. Yarn over, insert your hook from the back, go over the post, go back below, yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. So in the same way, we are going to make front post, then back post and then back post double crochet all around till we reach the end of the round. I will meet you there. I have reached the end of the round. So my last 3 stitches are a front post double crochet, then a back post double crochet in the next and a back post double crochet in the next. We're going to end the round with a slip stitch to the first front post double crochet. So here we have our chain 1 and our chain 2. Then we have our first front post double crochet. we're going to insert a hook below both the loops of the V, yarn over and then pull through the loop on the hook. This is the end of round 2. Round 3. Chain 2, yarn over and pull through 1 and 2. This does not count as a stitch. So this is our chain 2. This is our first front post double crochet. We're going to make a front post double crochet in it. Yarn over. We're going to go between the posts like this. Go below the post of the first front post double crochet. Yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on a hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. We have 2 loops on a hook. Yarn over and pull through both those. Now in the next stitch we're going to make a normal double crochet, and in the next stitch we will make a normal double crochet. So we're going to work into the top. Yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the top of the stitch. Make your double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V. Make your double crochet. So in this round, our pattern is going to be a front post double crochet, then a normal double crochet, and then a normal double crochet. So in this next stitch, we will make a front post double crochet, then a normal double crochet, and then a normal double crochet. Let's do it together. Yarn over. This is our next stitch. So this is a front post double crochet. We're going to make a front post double crochet in it. Insert your hook below the post like this. Yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. In the next stitch, which is this stitch, which is a back post double crochet in the previous row, if you remember. So we're going to make a double crochet in it. Yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V, make a double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the next stitch as well, make a double crochet. So in the same way, we're going to continue all around, and I will meet you at the end of the round. In the next stitch, we will make a front post double crochet. In the next stitch, a normal double crochet. In the next stitch, a normal double crochet. I will meet you at the end of the round. I've reached the end of round 3, made a front post double crochet in my third last stitch, double crochet in the second last, and double crochet in the last. We're going to join by a slip stitch to the first front post double crochet. Here we have our slip stitch of the previous row, and we have our first chain, our second chain. This is our first double crochet. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V. And we're going to yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook. Let's go to round 4. Round 4 is like round 2, chain 2. So in this round, we're going to make front post double crochet, then back post double crochet, and then back post double crochet. Yarn over. From the front, we're going to go below the post of this first front post double crochet of the previous row. Make a front post double crochet. We're going to make a back post double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over, from the back, insert your hook, go above the post and then go back below. Turn your work and finish your double crochet. Yarn over, from the back, insert your hook, go above the post, go back below, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So in the same way, we are going to make a front post double crochet, a back post double crochet, and a back post double crochet. Front post double crochet, back post double crochet, back post double crochet. Continue till the end of the round, and I will meet you once you finish. I have reached the end of round 4. We are going to join by a slip stitch to this first front post double crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through the loop on our hook. If we count our double crochet in all the rounds, they are going to be the same as round 1. So I have 39 double crochet in round 1, I have 39 in 2, 3 and 4. From now on, we are just going to continue repeating round 3 and round 4 for pattern till we have the rest of our leg warmer body. So we are going to make round 3 next, then round 4, then round 3 and then round 4. Continue till you have the length that you want. I am going to continue till I have about 12 inches, starting counting from the bottom here. So you can always wear this leg warmer and decide however long you want it to be. I will meet you once we finish making the entire body. We will make the ribbing next. I finished repeating row 3 and row 4 and I have decided to stop a little less than 12 inches. You will make this according to the size of your leg. So wear it and check, and remember we still have to make the 2 to 2.5 inch of the ribbing. So this is where I have finished my last round. We are not going to cut the yarn, we are just going to continue with the ribbing. We are going to chain 11 exactly like the bottom ribbing. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Row 1, we are going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. The loop on the hook is not a chain. This is our first chain, skip it. In the second chain, insert your hook, make a single crochet. Single crochet in the next chain and single crochet in all the chains till the very last chain. I will meet you there. So at the end of the row, just like the other ribbon, we are going to count all our single crochet. We are going to make sure we have 10. Now we are going to slip stitch in the same stitch that we have made the slip stitch at the end of the round, or the same stitch where we started chaining for the ribbing. So just insert your hook in the same stitch like this, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. And now we are going to slip stitch in the next stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. So we have made 2 slip stitches. Now we will just turn our work. We want to work in this direction now. So we are not going to work into these first 2 slip stitches that we have just made. We are going to go to the next stitch, which is the last single crochet or the first single crochet, and we are going to insert a hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. Insert a hook into the back loop of the next single crochet, make a single crochet. So you can just turn your work to see the V clearly. Make sure you are working only in the back loop. I will meet you at the end of this row. I have reached the last stitch. Just turn your work, insert your hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. Now we are going to count all our single crochets from this first single crochet here, and we want to make sure that we have 10. Let's go to row 3. Chain 1 and then turn your work. So now we are going to work in this direction. Remember, the loop on the hook is not a stitch. This is our chain 1 stitch, not working into it. And from this first single crochet, insert your hook into the back loop, make a single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, and continue till you reach the last stitch. I will meet you there. At the end of the row, count your single crochet, make sure you have 10. And now we are going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches. So we can see we have worked in this stitch already. So we are going to the next stitch and make a slip stitch, and we are going to go to the next stitch and make a slip stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. We are going to make these slip stitches a little loosely. Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. After we do this, we will turn our work. So we want to work in this direction now. Row 4, we are going to single crochet in this first single crochet. So we are not going to work into these 2 slip stitches. Go to the first single crochet here, make a single crochet in the next. We are working only in the back loop because this is the ribbon. Continue till the end of the row. For the rest of the ribbing, we are just going to continue repeating row 3 and then row 4, row 3 and then row 4. We will continue all around till we reach the end of the round, or we have the same number of ribbing rows as the bottom ribbing. I'm going to meet you once we finish this ribbing. Make sure all the rows have 10 single crochet. So I've finished making my ribbing. I have counted the rows. I have 39, which is same as the number of stitches in all the rounds, and it is the same number of rows as the bottom ribbing. We may finish our last row at this end or at this end. It doesn't really matter. We can slip stitch in either direction, either like this or like this. At the end of the round, I have only 1 stitch left. I'm going to slip stitch in this last stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch in this first double crochet of this last round. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So now we are going to join these 2 parts together. We're going to join by a slip stitch just like we did for the bottom ribbing, but we're going to do it on the wrong side. So if you want, you can add a stitch marker here and turn your leg warmer inside out. So let's turn this inside out, and I will meet you once it is inside out. So now I've turned my leg warmer inside out, and we're going to slip stitch across both these sides. I'm going to chain 1 first. I'm going to go into the first stitch on this side below both the loops of the V, and into the first chain on this side. Yarn over, pull through the chain, pull through the first stitch and pull through the loop on the hook. I'm going to go into the second chain on this side and into the second stitch and then into the second chain, Yarn over, pull through the chain, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop on the hook. So in the same way, I'm going to continue slip stitching across till I reach the very last stitch on both the sides. So I've finished making all the slip stitches. If we count the slip stitches, we have 10 in all. Now we are going to leave a small tail about 4 to 5 inches and then cut the yarn. Pull out a loop by tugging on this hook. We will weave this tail end in on the wrong side. To weave in the tail end, I'm just going to go once like this. And now I'm going to go 3 to 4 times in the opposite direction with my needle. So once you're sure your tail end is firmly weaved in, you're going to take a scissor and then cut this off. Weave in any other tail ends in the same way. Your waffle leg warmers are now ready to wear. Thank you so much for watching. Here is a similar tutorial you may enjoy. See you next time.